Hello, beautiful people. There's guys, you know why you guys are in the room and I wasn't here? Because I was taking forever to try to do the thumbnail picture. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Happy 11/11. I am going to do a portal reading. Hey, Ava. I'm going to do a portal reading. I kind of wanted to touch on alignment. You know, what better time to touch on alignment than during a portal, right? Because as I told you guys, I look at these portals as being a reflection of alignment. So a lot of the times, sometimes we look at these portals and we think, okay, well, what's the universe going to bring? Well, you'll know what the universe is going to bring if you're in alignment. You'll know what you are in position to receive. I'm excited, guys. So I am hoping it's supposed to, I checked the tracking, but I'm supposed to be getting like 50 pounds of the hojar. So I've got like 5 different species coming from 4 different regions in Africa, but the hojar from Oman is supposed to come today. Oh, that's the garbage man. Yeah, that's the garbage man. Anyways, it's supposed to come. So hopefully it comes while I'm on live with you guys, because then I can open the pack with you guys. I might cry. I'll definitely scream. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It's the first resin to come from this new sustainable supplier. Anyway, so yeah, wanting to talk about alignment. I kind of wanted to support some of you guys in the collective are in alignment and just need some validation, because certain things aren't happening and you're questioning whether or not you're in alignment, but you are, and you just need to surrender to divine time, which is that bond and that comfort you have with the divine, and knowing that what you want is going to come for you in the best time. That's where you look at the divine and say, I know the divine has my back and is going to give me what I want at a time where I'm best positioned for it and all of that. But then sometimes collective alignment is about the butterfly effect. So everything outside of you that it takes to make things that happen in your life happen, how it affects the greater collective, other people, right? So some of you guys are in alignment and just need to surrender to time. And then really lock in and settle into patience, because patience is really a comfort that you have when you've released and you've let go to the divine. It's not really this resilience to being annoyed at the fact that, you know, things aren't happening when I want to. And I've just been good at pretending that I'm not impatient, when really I suffer from all of the feelings that impatience brings, right? Anxiety, so forth, whatever, right? Anyway, so I wanted to do that. And then I also wanted to kind of talk to those that aren't in alignment, and then kind of talk to you guys a little bit about what I personally felt or feel anytime I'm not in alignment. Right? Right? How that kind of presents itself, because when you're not in alignment, you will have indications. And that's why you need to be mindful about numbing yourself, because a lot of the time, if you're not in alignment, like a lot of the feelings and emotions that you guys numb yourself, or that we numb ourselves from, are actually indications and key indicators that you are not in alignment. When you are anxious, when you can't sleep, when you can't eat. Well, I don't want to say eat, because that could be a whole bunch of other things, or even sleep, but I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not talking about medical shit. I'm just talking about a disruption. That disruption within yourself is to indicate to you that something's not right here. You know, it's like, okay, if you can't sleep, there's a part of you that's trying to figure out something and doesn't want to sleep until it figures it out. That's how I kind of look at it. Okay, now give myself some time to really meditate. What is it that I am feeling like I need to stay up to figure out? It's you internally feeling like, I can't sleep, I'm not in alignment, I need to figure something out now, right? Or anxiety. You're sitting somewhere, everybody's felt it, where you've been somewhere and your energy tells you, I'm uncomfortable being here, only for you to find out half an hour later why you should have fucking not been there. Right? That was an internal dialogue. That discomfort you were feeling and that anxiety was telling you, this isn't in alignment with you. This doesn't reflect what you want to do, where you want to be, who you want to be around. Nada. So really, just instead of blocking those feelings, actually tending to them, letting your Empress energy tend to them. Now, that's another thing, right? Because I'm working on I'm working on so much shit for you guys, for us. But I'm I was doing research about the dualities, right? And it's actually quite funny because you would think that when you look at the duality of life and death, right? I'm asking you guys, which out of feminine and masculine energy, which one is life and which one is death? You've got, if you have the dualities, life and death, which one is life? Is it feminine energy or is it masculine energy? See, everybody's saying masculine. Shima's right. Tai A is right. Fem, no. Masculine is life. It's the sun, it's life. Feminine energy is actually death. So we collectively are coming out of the two masculine seasons, which is spring and summer. Now we're moving into actually a feminine energy, which is fall and winter. I'm only saying this because it's important with regards to those of you that want to get back into union with the ecosystem so that you don't feel like life is happening at you and on top of you and that you're powerless. You are now feeling empowered because you're working with the real system, not the matrix system, the real system. And then you feel empowered, right? So this is why I'm talking to you guys a little bit about this duality and about us going into feminine energy as a collective, which is very nurturing, compassionate, but there is a depth here. There is a complete transformation, right? And we see it when we come into spring and everything comes back to life. It's almost like all the trees are shedding all their leaves. Those leaves become like seedlings. They go into the ground. They do things like there's this. I'm doing the best I can here with that. But yeah, so just talking about alignment for those that want to, hello guys, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Just doing a little 11/11 portal reading just to talk a little bit about alignment, what the collective is in alignment for. Some of the collective, some of us aren't in alignment in certain areas. So it's not generic to say, I'm in alignment with life and I'm not in alignment with life. You can be very much in alignment with certain areas and then not with others, and then see overall how that misalignment affects the greater picture. So not everything goes to piss, but if you align this area of your life, how much it will better support the other areas. It's about coming into a certain level of a balance, but I am a strong believer of alignment. And that's what I believe every portal is meant to do and support. And yeah. All right. We'll pray. I'm going to use a bunch of cards. I'm using the Egyptian tarot right now. I'm on that DHL. I'm on it. I'm excited. It's the neighbor. Okay. To think feminine energy would be life, right? Exactly. You would think that, but when you really think of the polarities and like balance, it would make sense that masculine energy is life, considering how destructive masculine energy could be. It would be the opposite. And feminine energies being the bearer of life, it would make sense that feminine energy on the polaring that would represent death. What's the opposite of death? It's life. And what's the opposite of fucking destruction? It's life. I don't know if I said that right. I don't think I said that right. Praying for healing vibes today. Yeah, some of you, I was tapping into the collective. You weren't feeling in alignment. You aren't in alignment, so you are getting all your soul is triggering that to you, and it's coming off as just being, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling unsettled, restless, uncomfortable. Some of you guys are telling me I'm uncomfortable. You guys can't feel comfortable. You go home, you're uncomfortable. You go to your work, you're uncomfortable. Some of you guys are telling me the only time I'm comfortable is in the bathroom or in the car. There's something there, I feel, about communicating truth, because I was getting, before coming on live, that there were a lot of that devil energy in particular. That devil energy in particular was really trying to get people to avoid and not communicate the truth. So not communicate a truth that would bring some kind of healing to themselves by just communicating it, or to somebody else, or there's devil energy that's trying to convince people as to why their truth won't bring them any relief, any peace, any healing. So devil energy, it's very karmic. Why? Because the collective I'm reading into, This is going to wrap up this karmic cycle. This truth. There's something about a truth energy. It's the page of swords, the knight of swords, and the queen of swords and the king of swords. It's about this drawing in and drawing up of a truth. And it's happening in different ways, but devil energy is trying to get this truth not to come in, because then the new timeline would be in, right? As soon as you guys communicate your truths, your new timelines get more and more concrete. So devil energy is going to try to get you to not communicate that truth so that your karmic reality is still the prominent one, right? You want your new timeline, your new reality to be the prominent one. That means there needs to be this, you're going to be continuously initiated into communicating the truth. And first to yourself before others, because people really get fucked up and will stop even telling the truth to themselves out of the thought of having to say it to other people. Fuck other people for now, right? Because it's first within, so without. It's about independence, then the coexistence. So always go within. And some of you guys are struggling with communicating truths. Do it in the fucking mirror. Record yourself only to watch it and be like, oh, that's not so bad. I'm going to run my mouth and tell the truth to everybody. Okay? About how the fuck I feel, right? Because some of you guys don't want to create conflict with people. Meanwhile, that's devil energy, because you communicating the truth will actually heal a deeper level conflict within and without. That's caused by people not saying how they feel, communicating the truths, healing things. This whole sweeping under the rug, devil energy, all you guys are going to the rug, trying to lift the rug, and devil energy slapping your hands, talking about don't lift up the rug. Yo, rip that. Rip that. Rip it. Tuck it in. Remember chewing gum? Tuck it in, man. Tuck it in. Told the guy to tuck in his dick. Or her cousin. It was her cousin. You tuck it in, man. What's going on, guys? Yeah, you guys, some of you guys know chewing gum. Hallelujah. 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 Truth is arbitrary. Yeah, true. I only caught it live. Yeah, but it is arbitrary, but you can't look at it like that. There needs to be a truth you can ground yourself, even if you allow it to transform and develop. It's being rooted in what your truth is in the present, right? A lot of the collective is in the present. Some of you guys, for my fellow tarot readers, some of you guys might actually be struggling with seeing the future, and don't freak out. Some of you guys think that there's something wrong with your abilities. It's not. You have grounded yourself so much in the present, collective, that there's a part of you that doesn't care, because you trust that if you focus in the present, you will be aligned for whatever comes. So there's an initiation to kind of, because a lot of people in the community, they tap into their intuitive abilities and skills because of what they want to see in the future. But what about tapping into those abilities in the present to be better consciously aware about what's going on right now, so that you make better decisions, so that in the future, you just look back and say, I'm where I'm supposed to be, but I should be because I made those decisions and whatever, right? Some of you guys are in alignment, but you're going through really low vibrational energy, and you think that you're not in alignment, but you'll know you're in alignment because even through the dark energy, you are gaining traction. You are gaining enlightenment. You are feeling like you are either purging and letting go of something, or yeah. I don't know why I totally just completely lost my train of thought like that. 2 of Cups. Some of you guys are distracted. Yeah. Some of you guys are distracted by love. Some of you guys are entering into a new partnership. Some of you guys actually just signed an agreement, like 3 of Pentacles, with somebody you really love to work with. So this could be like knowing that this could be a business relationship with somebody that you just know you vibe with. Could be a family member or a friend, but it's just somebody you feel like a likeness to the vision. There's this emotional connection, but you had to do the work to actually maybe concrete this relationship on paper, like from a contractual perspective. But 2 of Cups is the first card out, guys. But let's get into prayer real quick. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective all the messages that are in our greatest good, surrounding our material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to us, our personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular. All the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. Some of you guys, see, this is what I was trying to say about like reconciliations and divine partners and soulmates. Listen, it all varies, whatever, call it what you want. But some of you guys aren't in alignment with your divine path, meaning you are not yet doing and living, you haven't brought your spirituality down into your Hierophant energy, meaning your spirituality is still in theory. Why does this keep happening? Living Dead Girl, did we not just pray together? Did I miss something? Like, I thought we prayed like 30 seconds ago. We prayed. Thank you, Ramita. I'm struggling enough just to like ground myself here. Don't mess with me. Okay, now with regards to okay, let's see. So many messages. The 3 of Cups, which equals the 5 of Cups. So collectively, I feel like with this energy, some of you guys have come to resolution within yourself. You created closure within yourself. So some of you guys, remember in the 5 of Cups, this is looking at the 3 cups that are spilt and not looking at the 2 cups up. This is you guys looking at the 2 cups up. This is you being optimistic again. That puts you in alignment. So with regards to love, sex, and romance, your optimism put you in alignment. That's all you had to do. Some of you guys are telling yourselves you keep fucking up your manifest. Thank you, Angelo. You guys keep fucking up your manifestation because you keep telling the divine keeps saying to you, are you ready? And you go, no, I'll be ready when I do this. And then divine says, okay. And then you go and you do that. And the divine says, are you ready now? And you go, no, I'm not good enough. I have to do this. Some of you guys are delaying your own manifestations because you keep telling the ethers, I'm not ready unless I'm perfect. What does that even mean? Perfection? I cannot. It's one of the most narcissistic statements when we as people say, I know I'm not perfect, but well, no shit. What the fuck? Duh. Like, you know what I mean? I'm such a dick. Anyway, I know. Thank you, Ari Lynn. So yeah, it looks this long and short. I mean, you don't have to be a 10-year tarot reader to see this is the 5 of Cups. You guys have left the failed karmic cycled relationships. Okay, you've left the reality of it. So you've worked through the emotions. I'm just seeing here there's optimism. How this optimism came in, I don't know. Because for some of you guys, I was tapping in that some of you guys are on somebody. You're on these readings, wondering about someone, and you guys are literally going to meet someone. And I guaranteed you, if your friends ask you in 2 to 6 weeks about this person you were pimping yourself out on YouTube for, you're not even going, you're going to go, oh, well, no, I mean, I met so-and-so. It's going to be like, what? I'm telling you guys, watch, you'll come back. You don't believe it now. You guys swear it. No, we'll see. You guys swear you're so loyal to these divine masculines, most of which are karmics when I say that, right? And when you do meet your divine masculines, those karmics are going to be so fucking, I'm just fucking saying. Now, for some of you, there was that energy where you guys need to be mindful because some of you guys put the divine masculine on ice to go and swear that this karmic energy is, and it's just not. And then you guys tuck your tail. So how it plays out, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are just like, oh, I want to reconcile. And then you're like, who's that? What? I want to commit to them. Like, do you see where we're going? I think it's funny. Anyways, we'll keep going though. Right in here, I started a business and she is so supportive. Nice. Nice. Oh, the karmic boo. But you know what though? It's like that karmic energy, you know, it's that energy of us being really tired of it. That's okay. It's what we do when we're tired of it. So when I first started feeling that energy of I'm tired of it, that's when I was like missing the monthlies. I didn't even want to fucking read. I was just like, I wanted to run away. I just wanted to run. When I was done with the karmic energies, I didn't want it in my sight, which is very much a karmic lesson for me because I'm very much like that. When I'm done with something, I can abandon it and go away from it. And now it doesn't have to be in my sight, but you can't do that with karmic energy, right? So I actually had to face the shit and it was not fun. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't a good time. I couldn't abandon my karma. Trust me, if I could, I would have shared that with you on this platform, okay? All the ways to avoid all the harsh realities. But no, we want all the harsh realities because we want to live realistically. We want to live realistically. You don't want to live an illusion. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Hey, my gal, how are you doing? Hope you are up. Yes, Audrey, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, so that whole, I need some new energy. A lot of people look at these portal readings about what am I going to get? What am I going to get? And what I hope to offer in this reading is for you guys to take the power back to look within and say, oh, this is what I'm going to get because I'm here. And I've done this and I'm open to this. So being open, not just emotionally, but mentally gets you in alignment. You didn't even have to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, so that's where you have to look within and to identify. No one can tell you about alignment, right? Like that is all, everybody has their own directive of how that's mapped out, right? I can't say thank you, Josh. I've been schooled so many times about that. You tell somebody they're not in alignment because it's not something, like say you're looking at somebody and you're like, if I did what they were doing, I would be not in alignment. So now you go and tell somebody, oh, you're not in alignment, but that might not be the case, right? You can't really, so it's very tricky about speaking about other people's alignment. It's more so better to kind of speak about how to get people to feel better about identifying that themselves, right? Thank you guys for the donations. Oshawa and needed to free up my energy from Toronto. Shit, Oshawa? Yeah. Fucking town is something else, man. And I know there's north side, south side, but fuck. I was off of the fucking 401 and that shit was like, it looked like the most inbred town I've ever seen. It was like out of a movies, like one of those American movies or something, you know, like those hillbilly towns and shit like that, where like, you can't be any color but pink, you know? Oh shit, there's 1,000 of you guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? I miss you guys too. All right, let's see what else. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is another message too. So I was getting on the Patreon and some of the daily energies about this need of intermission, needing to take time. Some of you guys are trying to make things happen in a time where the divine is telling you, you need to just hold a kana and just hold a medi and look within and think, because you're burning yourself out, or there's something you're missing. So I'm getting it almost like you're doing something and the divine's behind you with like a wrench and you're running around looking for the piece and you're like, I can't do it. I need this piece and I need to do this. And I've got a deadline, and the divine's standing there with the fucking tool. And they're just waiting for you to stop running around like a chicken with your head cut off. I love you back. Thank you, Key Banks. Yes, you smudge daily. Yes. Wait till I get the packs. Wait till I get the packs. I can't wait. I'm like, I don't even care if you're not, I'll come back on live to do it. Like, I don't give a shit. It's very exciting. It feels like it's like a piece of Africa, literally 555 on the clock. Who knows what hardship it had to do to go through to get to me, you know? But it is coming directly from the source, and it is sustainable. Angel gang. Yeah, 555 on 1111. Now the number codes are going to start really tripping us out. Anyway, This here is what happens after you take your intermission. Some of you are in the middle of something and you're going, why is everything stopping? Or why isn't it happening? Like you guys had some things pick up and then there's a bit of a lull. Some of you guys are freaking out. Well, it's all fucked up and you're running around, and the divine is trying to say, I know you need rest because of how hard you've been working or what you've been doing internally or externally up until this point. You're not stopping. You still got lots to do, but there is a intermission. This is what happens and how you feel after the intermission. So for some of you that are feeling burnt out, some of you guys don't realize you're exhausted. You don't realize that you're burning out. You guys need to ask yourself, like, do an inventory check. Because if you are, this message is for you. Because the divine knows what they need you to do in a couple of months, and they need you to be rested. They also need you to download very valuable information about the next phase of whatever you're doing. Whether it's a relationship, a project, there's information you're going to gain. But if you're running around trying to be active, trying to produce, when this isn't a time to produce, it's a time to go within so that you can better produce, right? So there's a process here. And this is what happens when you take that time to hold a medi and then you come out flying like, I know. And I feel more confident and right? Alignment. Here's the alignment through the Hierophant with the pillars. Now, this speaks about your morals and values in alignment, right? How you move. Is it in alignment with what you tell yourself every day? I would never do this. I don't do this. I'm open to this. And then when you live in reality, none of those things are true. So that's also going to help you identify if you're in alignment. If what you say to yourself actually proves true in front of you. This is the Hierophant to me. Do you practice what you preach? Says the Hierophant. The Hierophant's out here teaching us through example. Okay. For some of you, this is an employer sitting down, talking to two people. So for some of you, you really went within and reflected on your career. Where you want to be is this, because I don't know if some of you guys had plans and none of those plans really transpired. You're kind of looking and saying, how did I end up here? Right? This is really good. Why? Because of the conversation that you're going to have with somebody else about your career. Do you see alignment now? This internal reflection and you going within, thinking about this, about your career, gets you to better answer these questions instead of saying, yeah, I'm okay at my job, when you're not. Yeah, I can take on that project when you don't want to. That's what I mean about practicing what you preach and saying what you believe. Yeah, I'm okay, but no, you're not. You're going to sit for 3 hours with your friend on the phone talking about how not okay you are, right? It's really bringing that down, your high priestess energy, authentically who you are, thank you, Chanel, down into your Hierophant energy, which is here on earth, Malkut. So when Malkut, it's the top of the tree of life, comes into union with the bottom of the tree of life. That's when all your karmic lessons and all of these lessons and journeys of the soul make sense. It's how we join. And I tell you guys, our high priestess stays up in the ethers. Why? Because that's heaven. But it's our high priest that teaches us how to create that heaven on earth. That's why the Hierophant and the high priestess make a beautiful couple. Angel gang gang. Somewhere I've never been before. I'm meeting the real life me after a karmic cycle. Siri, beautiful. I pray for this guidance. I love you guys. I felt it in the ethers. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. The Page of Cups. I'm going to take this because this was also what I was getting. There are people that are putting in a lot of work. There are plans. People are working on things, right? So we're going to break that out a little bit more because I was tapping into that, going within to figure things out and better align you. I feel like when you guys do take time to go within, all of a sudden you get hit with these epiphanies. Now your plans, logistics, investments, whatever, are all going to be rejigged. And then you're going to see why the divine I feel like some of you guys are going through a lull and you think it's a reflection of you not being in alignment or you failing at something, when really it's the divine saying, you've done good, take this rest, reflect, look within, and then boom, we're at another peak, folks. And you're going to be grateful that you had this time, right? But if not, if you wasted it running around, because time is not ours. Time and time waits for nobody. So you can take this time to heal, reflect, and look within, or you cannot do it. And then just be burnt out and not in alignment for what is destined and fated to come. So now you're wondering, why are things happening like this? Why am I, right? See all this work. That's that Page of Swords energy, Knight of Swords energy. This is about this throat chakra awakening, right? Because I honestly believe if we're looking at it at the chakras and us as a civilization, as humans, I feel like we are all awakening this throat chakra. It's the true freedom of speech. We've been hearing as a civilization talk about freedom of speech, and very little people actually have it. We're really stepping into a time where freedom of speech is the new trend, but it's not just freedom of speech. There's an authenticity that is coming with the speech, right? It's not just free to run our mouths. There's this sense of like consciousness. Some of you guys also were sitting on secrets, and some of you guys had weird dynamics with your parents where even as adults, you still felt like a child. And it was because of the way your parents ran their family. It's how they could have control over their children, even when they were adults. Some of you guys are breaking out of that. It looks like with a father figure. I feel like you are communicating the truth about some kind of hypocritical. I feel like some of you are telling your father you're a hypocrite. And that's going to change the game, because no one has ever, if this Hierophant is your father, no one's ever addressed this person this way in the family. They've always just sat at their feet and kind of listened and been open to whatever knowledge is there. Not anymore. Some of you guys are going to call somebody out. I hear hypocrite. You're telling somebody they're a hypocrite. I feel like you're really questioning somebody's intelligence, also collective. Like somebody might really put an air of, I should be treated better than people because of how smart I am. And then here comes collective going, yeah, but you're not even that fucking smart, blood. Shit. Someone's ego just crashes, and it's just like they want to kill you. This Hierophant's going to want to kill whoever called them a fucking hypocrite, because it really chipped away at a version of themselves that they just remember. The Hierophant is the highest ranking spiritual support leader, right? But in reverse is a total fucking narcissist who just really perpetuates slavery in all forms and fashions, like religion and family networks and things like this. Okay. Right. I'll blow through 100 pack with you, baby. I'll blow through 100 pack with you, baby. We're going to blow through a couple hundred packs together, collective. You got me. You know who has me weak right now? Fucking DHL. I feel like a karmic. I feel like checking the phone. I feel like looking up. I feel like stalking them. I feel like I'm the karmic, like, for DHL right now. I'm out at the window going, where are you? I feel like a fucking hoe for DHL, man. Shit, there are DHLs at everybody else's fucking house. I got jokes. Hypocrite was the exact word I used too. Yeah, Lori, I was hearing that very loud and clear. That was the choice of words you guys were using. You're a fucking hypocrite. And that person wanted to kill you. Yeah, I'm a DHL hoe, straight out. I'm like looking out the window like, where art thou? I want my pack so I can blow through 100 pack with you, babe. Shout out to Party Next Door. I would use other words. Yeah, I was hearing those in the ethers too. Special ed. So Adam wrote, "You're so special," and then I heard special ed. That was like A joke from elementary school. I'm sorry. Where were you guys in elementary school, man? Like, where were you guys in the school years? We would have been best of friends. We would have had a whole gang. DHL, yeah. You guys know how it feels when you're checking your phone and the emails and you keep checking the fucking tracking number. You guys know what it is. You guys are being karmics those times. You're chasing DHL. Like, you're the older sister I never had. You guys are the family. And they always want from Scotland. Yes. Or Amazon or UPS. Don't get me twisted. Amazon, Uline. Oh, yeah. They'll have me outside the window like, are you there? And you know what's so funny? The energy you guys have, if people knew what you guys are really going through, like you guys are so high fucking vibrational people. You. Not complaining, no fucking violins, here being high vibe. And I know, I hear it in the ethers, man. I was seeing all kinds of shit in the fucking ethers. I am also going to share something I did see in the ethers. It was a very collective vision. I shared it on the Patreon, but it was I was in the ethers and there was a crowd of people. And there was some of the people were like yelling out to the universe, I want this, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm trying to do, and this is what I unlocked within myself. It was very active. There was a buzz. And then I was looking around and I saw like a bunch of people who were being quiet. And their archangels were like, what do you want? What do you want? Some of you guys are struggling to tell the divine what you want because you're afraid. You're afraid of not being good enough. You're afraid of it not working out. You're afraid of the karmic lessons. Just because you're awake enough to know that the karmic lessons come, period. New timeline, old timeline, those are all semantics. We're in karmic cycles and we're going to be in karmic cycles, and it just is what it is. I just say new timeline because it makes us feel like we're on to something new. But who's to say, right? I'm such a spaz. Speak for yourself. I pay a stringing symphony in my, okay. I do speak for myself. And those that resonate with me. This is the Queen of Cups. That's funny. And the 10 of, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys are coming out of a healing cycle. I heard it no longer hurts anymore. Something that wounded you, it created a reality in your brain. It's not anymore. You've moved on from a reality. The problem is when you go through a paradigm shift like this, sorry to go off kilter. Some of you guys, there was a wound. There was pain. Somebody hurt you and it had power over you, whether this person was aware of it or not. Because for some of you, they were very aware. And some people hurt you because it was better. They wanted to impact you one way or another. So when low vibrational people obviously can't impact people from a high vibration, except for immediate satisfaction or whatever. I keep losing my train of thought, and it's because something's interrupting my download. It's like somebody trying to talk to me while I'm on the phone. That's what it feels like right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just distracted about my frankincense. Oh, get water. That's so smart. That's so right. It's true. When you When you're channeling like that, it's like, it's true. I needed more water. Thank you. Rockwell baby. I have 3 children. Interrupting my life. You killed me. You don't know what spirit is? Infinite intuition. Okay. Why don't you go on your platform and run your fucking mouth about whatever the hell you think? Okay. I'm done with you people coming on my shit, trying to attack me for my thoughts, when you should go and create platforms where you share your own thoughts and put yourself in a position to resonate with people just like you. Okay. Instead of talking about why, you get what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go off because I'm in alignment today. I'm feeling great. I'm about to blow up through 100 pack with you, baby. Like, that's all I care about right now. I don't care about these people. Oh, and for the people on the Aquarius video that tried to come at me about whatever I said about politics, I don't know anything about fucking politics. Okay. I have no more than a 10th grade education. That's the whole fucking joke. Okay. All right. Whatever the fuck I want. I had to tell a bitch, you tell me what your political knowledge is doing for the evolution of your soul, because you know all this political knowledge, but you're here pimping your ass out on YouTube in tarot fucking world. But you get what I mean? But you want to shame me for not knowing anything about politics and being ignorant? Yeah, I'm ignorant, man, and I did pretty good for myself. This ignorant bitch did well. Okay? 10th grade, I did my 4 years of high school. I did my 4 years, but they said you would have finished in 4 years and I didn't finish. So at the end of the 4 years, I was done with that. And I went and got a job and I've had a job ever since, right? I did well for myself. I'm very proud that I've come as far as I have with no education, whether I know anything about fucking politics or not. I worked for a politician. That guy was the most fucking ignorant. Thank you. Whoa, thank you so much. The most fucking uncultured, inbred motherfucker I've ever worked for. But he knew about politics. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, whatever. I'm not going to be an asshole about it. You know, be educated. That's amazing. I want to be more educated, but I'm not going to be shamed for what I don't know. Okay. Like I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Thanks. These are people that want you to hate yourself because they don't love themselves yet. It's not my problem. Like I said, those are old timeline. Like we want to move from that one. Yeah, I kept saying 100 pack with you, baby. That's Party Next Door buzzing. I've been listening to that. And I like Party Next Door. Anyways, we're not going to get into music politics either. Because last time I said that Drake copied Party Next Door, you guys came out with me with like articles online, and I'm like, oh God, I don't know. I don't know neither of them niggas like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cynthia, I like P&D too. He has a real Toronto sound. Like I don't know. I feel like a Torontonian when I listen to him. You know what I mean? All right, I think we should move on from this deck because ain't nothing coming out of it in my hands already. Love you guys too. Wait a minute. There's 1,300 people and there's only 500 likes. Guys, man. I give you all of me. No, I'm just joking. It's fine. I know you guys have to leave the live to do it. I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't know if DHL is going to make it today. It's going to do the whole, I'll do it, whatever. Maybe I'll do it over on Instagram or something and just show you guys the pack when I get it, open it up together. All right. Finally, my hands hurt. We've got the 7 of Wands. Some of you guys are standing your ground about communicating a truth that you anticipate being attacked by your whole family for. Like this looks like somebody suited up to go to war. And they're like, I'm prepared. I'm standing my ground. So I said what I said and I'm prepared for whatever comes of it. That's what I see of this. So that's very powerful energy. Okay, very powerful energy. But that's why devil energy is using so much to try to get this person afraid enough to not even suit up. Don't even do it. Like all of this, and this is the energy of collective saying, fuck it. I know what my truth is. I'm living in what the fuck I said. And it's going, like, there's this sense of you really owning your reality, collective. And it creates a power and a dominance that gets people to not really want to even try you. Where before people tried you because they knew they could. And when I say try you, I don't even mean from a conflict. I mean, try to change your mind, try to manipulate you into their version, try to whatever. This, people are more going to try to counsel you, offer you information than they are going to try to manipulate you because you look confused or you aren't really sure. Then we've got the Three of Wands. This is somebody preparing to let out a serious fucking truth, man. I don't know. The Three of Wands plus the 10. The Three of Wands plus the Seven of Wands is the 10 of Wands. This is a massive burden to somebody. This is somebody who's been living with, and this doesn't even have to be some big dark secret that some of you guys are sitting on. It could have been you holding back your truth at the level of disgust at the way maybe your father interacts with your mother, or how your fucking sister uses your fucking whatever. There is or how you've been treated, how you've been used, how you've had your truth spoken for you and never given the opportunity to speak for yourself. For some of you, you're telling me, like, this is a big burden to release. This is going to change everything. Your dynamics with anybody who's involved in whatever you're about to communicate, it's going to really change shit. And I'm saying communication because wands are communications too, but there's an action that's associated with it. So here, this to me is telling me I'm saying this and I'm doing this because I said what I said. So if this is saying I can't help you anymore, this is then somebody like cutting off finances, or like this is the actions to back up what somebody's saying. So this is follow through. Then we've got the Six of Pentacles surrounding some kind of imbalance that you've been living with karmically. And karmically, the whole devil energy has been just trying to get you not to speak up because nobody cares. No one will hear you. You'll be attacked for whatever the reasons are, so that you live with this imbalance, going through life thinking that life is meant to be out of your favor and always out of balance for you. You're always with the short end of the stick. This is what devil energy is trying to get people to hold on to, the reality of that things can't balance in your favor and that you always get the short end of the stick, collective. And those are lies, all lies, right? So this is speaking the truth. I know what I deserve and I know what I didn't deserve and what I no longer deserve. And I'm going to stand my ground. So this is what I do now and how I move now. Like I feel like and then the justice scales, even though it's the Seven of Pentacles, you see the scales here. And it almost looks like somebody's doing, the Taekwondo stance. I'd see that when I see this. It looks like somebody doing that. Somebody feel like somebody's going up. They're fighting for something they care about. And I'm more so it's fighting to protect themselves from an imbalance. So this is somebody saying, I have identified that these scales are not in my favor. Thank you, Josh. And I'm gonna do what I can to rectify that by speaking up. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Some of you are so hurt by somebody presenting something so out of balance to you that you don't even know how to respond. You haven't responded. Some of you guys are accustomed to allowing this. People to lowball you. You could, because there's a part of you that's like, well, at least they're offering me something. No, collective, no, that's not, no more of that. Well, at least they gave me something. No. No more bullshit. Yeah, right. Tell me no more. Tell me no again, please. I think you got the point. No mo. Now I'm hearing, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's back, trying to holler at me. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling spiteful. Some of you guys are... Some of you, that's what I fucking told you. That song is for the channel download about you guys swearing that you are fucking sure that after all this scrub put you through, he's your divine masculine and you're pimping yourself out on fucking line. And you guys are going to meet somebody in the next 8 weeks. And then I dare your friends to ask you about whoever the fuck you were talking about. I dare you to go to the people you went to personal readings for and then talk about that shit. I dare, like, it's going to be, and for some of you, and it's amazing because you guys are going to be rolling on the floor. You guys are going to be laughing then too. Going, oh, I'm done with that. Yeah, you're done with that. Some of you are super done with that. Literally working out and fixing myself so I can be ready for my new man. See, that's the problem, right? Because if you are only working out to be ready for your new man's going to come and then you're going to gain all the fucking weight. Because what you really want is unconditional love and you're going to get it regardless. That's what your higher self is going to say. So it's like, if I'm going to have to pack on the pounds to see if this motherfucker still loves me, then that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not saying that you want to be unhealthy. It's more so doing it for yourself, right? So that whether somebody's in your life or not, it doesn't change what you do and how you've committed to be good for yourself. So that's somebody who will clean, cook, and be healthy when they're in a relationship and then go to pits when they're not. It's because they always just did it because they were with somebody to show or to play an image. They weren't really doing it because that's how they live, right? So do it for yourself. You're working out for no fucking what? A man's gonna love me, and trust me, then I'll get all fit. Dolores Claiborne. You guys say the funniest thing. Somebody was on Patreon and said they felt like, wait. I didn't get to really go in them. I just saw it in the comment, like in my drop down, and I fucking died. Wait. Yeah, somebody was like, I need to start being in the comments more. The intermission post, today's portion, talking about patience. If I can't have it now, I don't want it. When you said this person is being bratty, that is 100% me. I think of Verusha Salt from Willy Wonka. That little bitch. You guys make me laugh. Like, I literally was just thinking, I'm like, oh, you being super bratty today. Oh, you being an entitled little bitch today. All right. Trolls get no love. Trolls have so many other things to be worried about and busy with. And that's exactly why you guys are going to see trolls getting less and less and less. Why? Because their plate's getting more full and more full and more full of what? Huh? Of karma. I'm in such fucking alignment right now. They're going to get real quiet. You're going to be able to hear a fucking pin drop. They're going to get busy. They're going to get busy with what they should have always been busy with. Because that's what happened to me, right? Divine put so much on my plate, I couldn't worry about anybody else but my own bamba clot little ass. Right? I only act stupid. Ain't nothing stupid about me, man. I could say all these messages all serious but why? Right? One of my favorite readers is Fernando. He's one of the few readers I can still watch. Why? Because the beat. He's the fucking bomb. Yes, I'm from Toronto. Yes, hi, Divine Feminine Sagittarius. Welcome. Yeah, I'd be me. Oh no. Oh, I'm me. I can't. I did slavery. Like I'm me. We're gonna be free. So are you coming to my 500 million party? Thanks. Dawes Road. Oh shit. You guys in the building. You guys are in the building. What up, though? I don't know. I'm just here. I just came to check you guys on the portal, and I thought my frankincense would have come by now and that I'd be able to open the pack with you guys. Usually, like, they'll cut off delivery by about 6. So I don't think they'll make it today, which means I'll get it in the morning. But I more so just wanted to chat a little with you guys about alignment. Some of you guys needed just a little bit of validation that you guys are in alignment and just need to be patient. And patience is you just relinquishing to the divine that you know what's for you will come to you and that you'll be ready because you listen and you have a connection and you love yourself enough, you know, to be there when you need to be there so you get what you deserve, right? There's this, I don't know, I just felt like to touch on that. And then for some of you about that aren't in alignment, how to identify that. Because some of you guys go, how do I know if I'm not in alignment? Well, one, you could do it here or from here. If you do it from here, I'm not going to disrespect you by talking about this here, right? But more so with your heart, it's like your feelings. So there are going to be like internal signals that tell you I'm not in alignment. And there are feelings of not feeling good. I'm anxious, I'm depressed, I'm uncomfortable, I can't sleep, I'm irritable. These are all signs that you are not in alignment in some area within your life, right? So you just have to be you have to be self-aware, right? You can't get to do this if you haven't gone through the initiations of self-awareness. You're never going to look within and say, oh, my anxiety and depression today is actually a reflection of me not doing what I really love to do or me putting off very important things that I should get to right now. And then you do them and then all of a sudden the anxiety's off because you're in alignment now because you did what you were procrastinating and not doing, right? I don't know if that translates. The King of Swords. This is what I mean. The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Wands, which came out here. Remember the 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands equals the 10 of Wands. So divine will, sometimes when I do this, so the divine will break down. The divine could have just given me the 10 of Wands, right? For my fellow readers. The divine could just give you the 10 of Wands, but sometimes you're trying to understand what the 10 of Wands is. So what they'll do is they'll show you the 10 of Wands first, broken down. Then you break it down like this. You have a better understanding. They will confirm it with the 10 of Wands and you'll go, oh, okay, right? At least that's how it works for me. Some of you, it could be the other way around where you'll get this first, you'll ask, and then it will be broke down like this for you to get a better understanding. So this is how I see the divine playing off of cards and stuff. Just felt to share that. For the fellow readers, but you guys have your own little tricks and ways that you connect with the divine. I mean, we all have our own, you know, but anyway. Yeah, today I also feel the tired energy that people are feeling in the collective is us going into this death energy, this feminine energy, right? So if you really think about coming out of feminine energy from a season's perspective, it's winter. And that's when we're getting back into life again, right? That's where everything is alive under the surface and is about to bud up. Sun energy, where it becomes visible. Now we're in masculine energy, which is spring and summer. So we are actually at the other end of the duality right now when it comes to feminine energy, energetically, ecosystem. We're in death. Everything is dying around you, right? But is it really dying? Right? Like, right? I'm not doing personal readings right now. I don't have the capacity. I really don't. But I'm going to try to figure out something different. Get creative so that, because I still like doing that one work, but it just takes a lot of your day. You can't really do much, you know, if you're doing it like a job, like a 9 to 5, you know, so it's, you know, I did my 2 years, guys. What do you want from me? I did my 2 years. I put in my work. I took a deep nap and woke up to see you were live. Nice. Called me a brat yesterday because I said the attention that I want from the suitors. I never get. I always get attention from those I see is just not on my level. All I did was laugh. Cry. Everything is dying. All of the relationships are died around me. Watching you while driving. Oh shit. You guys are the worst. Again, you saw how long I just did that, right? Right? It came out again. The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Somebody is preparing to let out a massive burden. Somebody has been holding on. This could be you. This could be somebody else. It could be both, because some of you guys are preparing to release this huge, I feel like it's something verbal. You guys are going to release a bunch of feelings and emotions. Okay. You're going to communicate yourself. You're going to express yourself. Or somebody is doing this to you, but there's just a lot of pent up energy. I don't know. The Magician in reverse, and then the Page of Cups. And then the Moon. I know this Magician in reverse has to do with the devil. I know it. I just know it. Because every time I've been pulling in the past week or so, the devil is very close to these aces, these pages, and the Magician and the Fool. That's devil energy trying to block. So this is devil energy standing in front of you going, no, you don't see that great beginning. No, they're in the ethers. You're downloading your whole future, and the devil energy is going, no, that's an illusion. You feel this though, don't you? And slaps a wound or a scar or a thing you have, and you go, oh, that's real, because I can feel that. So the devil energy is trying to keep a reality that was long gone real because of pain. The pain is the only thing that makes that reality real. Otherwise, it's done, collective, unless you're still living in it right now. That's why it's so important for us to heal, so the devil can't tap us, can't use our wounds to, you get me? To create, to make us think that we are in another paradigm. Your pain makes you think that you're in a reality that you are not in. You are not in that reality. Your pain will make you think that that shit still exists. It will make you think you're still afraid. It will make you think you're still in danger. It'll make you think all this shit. It's about grounding yourself in the future, the new reality. And a lot of you guys are going to ground that in communicating your truth. Every day you speak out loud to yourself in the mirror or to somebody who you are, what you want, and what you're about. Your new timeline gets more and more solidified, pixelated, right? I'm such a spaz. You know why I'm a spaz? Because right before I came on, I ate one of these cranberry bliss bars from Starbucks. And it probably has about 2,500 grams of sugar in it. And I don't drink coffee anymore, so I'll get high off of sugar. It's quite cute. Like a fucking child. You guys enjoy it. I'm happy. All right, that's the spread. Oh, no, we'll pull a couple of Oracle before we wrap. I'll pull some of this. DHL didn't come through, man. See, I feel like a karma. He didn't come. He doesn't love me. That's the next bitch's house. Thanks, Gabby. 9:44. I told somebody how I feel this month. My angels are with you. Thank you, medium brown. DHL is at the next bitch's house, leaving me out here, abandoned me with my shit. Fuck out of here. DHL is going to have all kinds of attitudes tomorrow. Be like, where were you? With that bitch? I have the same regular DHL guy because he's the guy who delivers. He does the export, so he ships all your packages, right? He'll laugh at me. He'll be like, I already have a wife. I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. Oh, oh. Was that Beanie Siegel? Daryl from State Farm. Who was Daryl from State Farm? I'm releasing a habit. You guys are funny. Jake from State Farm. I can't. Who the fuck? Hey, my name's Daryl. You know what I wanted to do? Oh, fuck, but I don't know, man. It feels kind of risky, but I was going to do like on Instagram, because I've never gone live on Instagram. I was going to do like a speed dating where like I just go on, because I think you can accept people. So you can do it like split screen. You can't do that on here. At least I don't know how. Oh my God. Could you do it on here? Does anybody know if on YouTube you can split the screen? Like I could add somebody to do a live with you? Because as far as I'm aware, I can't do that. But anyways, I was going to do fucking on the Instagram fucking speed dating. Oh my God. I'm going to get COVID just from doing that. I'll end up walking out of that fucking live with COVID and some other things, but I think it'd be fun, right? Yeah, I think it'll be fun. From all the rolling over the faces, I think you guys would think it's fun. Yeah. Oh, we're going to get all the fucking characters, man. We're going to get all the fucking characters, but whatever. Let's do it. Maybe Daryl from State Farm will come through. He sounds like he has a good job. Daryl, come through. Do it by sign, by zodiac sign? No. Okay. Our lives are not, like, we got to branch out. Like, I'm not going to do it by sign. I'm just going to do it by request. We're going to see what the fuck we get. We're going to see what the fuck we get. And then you guys can be the judge. You guys can say what you see. And we'll ask them very important questions. You know, are you a divine masculine? Yeah. I just blew snot all over my face. Wear my mask. Yeah, I'll wear my mask. No, they better wear their fucking masks, okay? Who knows where they've been? The steam yard. We can call it the stream yard. I think Daryl's training at State Farm. I think Daryl is a lost fucking cause, okay? Zoom, you can have multiple screens. Do it on Zoom, eh? No, not on Zoom, because then how do I get it to you guys? I'd have to record. Like, I want it to be like Instagram. I'm going to use Instagram because you can send in the request and then add them to it. And then it's like, ask your fucking questions, man. Hurry up. You know? And we ask the questions. We vet them. We sort them out. We ship them. Yeah, I'm from Canada. It's Canada. Kanata. Canada. It's not Canada. It's Canada. And record it. Yeah, well, we'll record it and then put it on the YouTube after, but we'll be live. I'll notify you guys about that so you guys can like all come through and shit. But I'm so like I gotta be in the mood, right? Because catch me on the wrong day, I would never. Don't fucking talk to me. Are you fucking high? Like, you know what I mean? I gotta be in the mood and like and I'll open to it, or else like it could be like you are a fucking predator, like, you know, and it's not a joke anymore. And now it's like, yeah, no D, it's Canada. Anybody who shuts their door, I'm like, is it? Oh, that's the neighbor. I was like, that's real close. It's called Zoom. You're so like somebody, like some people are really just into catch a vibe, yo. They see you, some people, they just see you guys enjoying the live, and they just want to suck off the energy. They're just Debbie Downers. I can only imagine what their family thinks of them and their friends. Are you guys already telling me Daryl and Destiny? Daryl hasn't even passed his training yet, okay? Daryl needs to secure a job, right? So when Daryl finishes his course, blocked. We haven't even started yet, and Tori's already blocking motherfuckers. Vampires, yeah. These energy vampires, they're just here to see why you guys are here. They don't resonate. They don't like me. They're not in the light. They're just trying to see what you guys are doing here. 1,300 people. Why are they all there? Like, it's follow fashion. Like, Now they're going to waste 20 minutes, an hour of their life trying to figure out why you guys are here when they could be figuring out why they are where they are. Right? I have no time for these people. They can't tell me about, they can't even fucking tell themselves about, like, let's see it. No woman, no cry. Yeah, I had to break out of that energy a little bit. Bob Marley will do it every time. I've been following you for years. Yes. Yo, guys, we're like 2.5 years in this journey. I started the channel in like what, June of 2018. So we're almost on 3 years. It's amazing. We've come such a long way. We've grown so much. We've understood where, even though I honestly feel like all of this 2 years has just got me to a point where I feel like I don't know anything. It's like the divine brought me to a point to question everything. All this learning only to question it all. It's like, no joke. Last month I was like, am I even woke? Shit. And then somebody in the comments on the last live, like, there's levels to this, and it's very true. I don't think you just wake up stunned one day and wipe the fucking coal off your eye and go about your business. No, I think it's like a progressive awakening, you know. But the awakening doesn't happen over like a 48-hour period. It's like, you know, it's over the course of time or whatever. But anyway. Oh, wow. Queen of Cups. Alignment. I'm not pregnant. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm the Queen of Cups. No, we're all the Queen of Cups. So, let's see what else. All jokes aside, then we've got the Sun. Wow. And then we got the King of Swords. And then the Six of Cups. Somebody, this is about time. Somebody might have reached out or tried to connect with somebody and then found out they were in a relationship. And this person is reacting to this masculine the way he is because the feminine is pregnant. So this masculine is incredibly territorial and protective over this feminine right now. But it looks like there is, for some of you in the collective, there's somebody from the past who is coming back. It's almost like time's running out. The problem is, it looked like it already did. Like you're pregnant by some other man, and this man's running some other man out. Whether you're actually pregnant with him, you've conceived something. You've moved in together. You've started something. There's a conception with one masculine, and this masculine is almost like, some of you guys might not even be aware. Like for some of you, this masculine maybe shows up to your parents' home and your parent says no, or showed up or sent a letter and your partner might have found it, tore it up. Like there's some sense of you might not even being aware that somebody tried to reconnect with you from the past. The Five of Cups, yeah. The 5 to the 6. But this is the deck of the law of attraction. So this is cool because this actually, the 5 of Cups actually speaks of like happiness, bliss, fulfillment, like all of that, which I think is really dope. So, I'm going to wrap up collective, but I am going to leave it here. It looks like you guys are in alignment, but do have karmic energy putting pressure on you to stay where you're at with regards to a paradigm, the way you view things, the way you think. I also feel this is asking for the best case scenario. Some of you guys are not in the ethers asking for what it is you want, period. You're not asking for it. The divine's asking you, what do you want? You're like, nothing. It's okay. No, this is what I see. And meanwhile, there's other people in the ethers just going, I want this. I want this. For some of you, what I also was explaining on the Patreon, some of you, it's both. Some of you have traction in certain areas of your life, and it's because you actively are up in the ethers manifesting. You're more confident. You're also less afraid about the manifestation actually coming in. For some of you, the other part of you in other areas of your life where you're feeling, I'm not manifesting, I'm not getting traction, it's because you're not actually manifesting. You're sitting there going, I don't know. And it's because you're afraid. So some things aren't always easy to manifest. You might want love, you might want partnership, but that could be the hardest thing to manifest because that's where you have the most fears, the most karmic damage, that's where you lack the most faith. Right? Anyways, I love you guys. And your oracle card, alignment. A privilege and honor to read for all you high priests and high priestesses. I mean that, but I don't need to say it because I know you feel it and know it's real. When I do my whole spiel about me loving you guys, I know you guys can feel it because you should, because it's genuine. All right. Harness mystic power. Let's read this from the book and then we'll wrap up. I love you guys. Thank you. If you guys just tuned in, you guys can reverse. We're at the end of the live here. Some of you guys also, you're good enough. I'm tired of telling you guys this. You guys keep going to the ethers and saying you can't have what the divine has ready for you because you're not good enough yet. Stop it. Stop it. Be in the present. We know you want to grow and ascend and be all these amazing things collective, but what about right now? Can you tap into your royalty right now? There's the Hermit going within. Take time to reflect. Heart guardian, love, and let yourself be loved. This is huge. And then shift in perspective about how safe it is. Some of you guys nobody can tell me I saw what the fuck I saw in the ethers. And some of you guys are quiet. Your guides are on you trying to get you to speak up. What do you want? And I'm not speaking to the people who don't know. We've already karmically gone through that energy. I'm speaking to the people who know, but are too afraid to utter it out of their mouth out of fear. That is devil energy that's sitting there at something on your neck going, don't say it. Don't fucking say it. Oh, you better say it. You better say it. You better say it loud and proud. I deserve this. I'm getting this and I want this and I want it now because it's been time and it's been due. Because you've been deserved it, collective. You've been good enough. All right? Anyway. All right. I love you guys. Happy 11/11. Happy Divine Feminine season. Right? I didn't even know. Like I said, I thought what you guys thought. Masculine is death. Because all they do is destroy. And then feminine is life. And all we do is, and that's not the case. Right? The dualities and the polarings. And then it made total sense why feminine energy would be death and why masculine energy would be life, right? The dualities, okay? But I have a whole little thing going on with the dual. Don't worry, I've got so many plans for us. You guys have no idea how much I work behind the scenes to just really develop this and grow this so that this platform and what we do here is a reflection of our spiritual journey, right? So within, so without. So that people can look at this platform, what we do here, and know that we are on a journey of fucking ascension and development. Nobody has to debate it. We don't need to get into no long talk with the trolls that shouldn't even be here. Okay, I'm done. Mad scientist, I'm feeling a little bit like one right now. Like, contact me, legit, big plans. You guys have a bunch of big plans. That's why it's more so what you're in alignment or not in alignment for. Because I read for people who can tap into their own futures. It's a matter about let's support each other for getting in alignment for what we see. You guys see your own futures. You guys know everything that's going to happen. That's in your path. You've seen it already. You've seen it. You've dreamt it. You've been yearning for it. You've been living out versions of it that lack very important things, Anyways, I'm going to wrap up. I'm tired now. I'm proud. Thank you. Your pride, you guys being proud of me means a lot. I want you guys to feel proud. I want you guys to be like, yeah, I fucks with her. It's Starbucks. They put drugs in everything. I ain't do nothing. I barely even smoked. And proud of all of us. I'm very proud of all of us. I'm just as proud, if not more so. All right. I love you guys. Have a good evening, a good day. For those of you, all the monthlies are uploaded. Some of them were a little bit shorter just because of capacity. It was better than missing some of the zodiac signs or just skipping the month altogether. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on them. I don't know. I might mix up the shorter and the longer ones. Who knows? But when I got to let a message out, I got to let a message out, whether it's 40 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes, whatever. All right. So anyways, have a good day, guys. And until the next time I see you, keep letting your inner angels live. Mwah. Ciao.